How's this for dedication? A personal trainer famous for actually moving in with his clients to help them lose weight. It may seem extreme, but in Chris Powell's case, that's exactly the point. His clients weigh as much as 500 pounds. It's all part of their year-long extreme makeover transformation. ABC's Juju Chang spent a day learning the methods that made him a weight loss guru.
Behind each jaw-dropping transformation, as people shrink to half their size,
Come on.
there's one man who orchestrates it all.
I'm fighting through the pain.
Yes.
For Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition. All total, he's helped 11 super obese people lose more than a ton of weight, 2,198 pounds to be exact, and counting. But Chris Powell would tell you his secret as a hard-charging trainer has less to do with exercising people's bodies than exercising their demons.
My boy. There is a tie to some kind of emotional trauma in the past of the people that I've worked with, and that trauma is typically unaddressed.
You deal with sexual abuse, you deal with alcoholism. Are you qualified to deal with all these heady psychological issues?
Absolutely not. I will handle them as a friend would. I know what's out of my scope of practice, and with some of these deep-rooted psychological issues, that's why we have therapists on board with us.
Learning to love yourself as a cure for morbid obesity may sound like psychobabble, but time and again, Powell points to stories like Ryan's. He's in the midst of boot camp in the Arizona desert with Powell's wife Heidi, who is also a trainer.
Nice work. Keep it up. Keep breathing.
Losing his arm is the most visible damage from a car accident, but Ryan says his psychological wounds are much deeper.
I'm dealing with stuff that I've shoved under the bra.
Ryan's grueling year-long quest requires total commitment.
Welcome to Chicago, Chris.
Yes, thank you.
Powell was known for moving in with his clients to make over their lives, to break bad habits.
This is the man cave right here. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, good.
The Powells let us move into their home, to a place cameras don't normally get to peek inside. But even the expert motivator is hamstrung by a 7-year-old.
You know what time it is. What do you want for breakfast, huh? Maddox, time to wake up, bud.
Given Powell's rock-hard abs and intensity, you'd never guess this 34-year-old was the scrawny kid who failed to make the high school football team.
I was just over 100 pounds. Just over 100 pounds and about 5'2", 5'3" at the time.
But his parents refused to let him wallow in despair and did something radical.
The living room furniture was totally cleared out, and there's a weight set sitting in the middle of the living room floor. I was so weak and vulnerable at that time that I felt empowered. And it was like, and what gave it to me was like fitness. Weights, just iron. And then I was hooked.
He became a trainer. But after some bad business deals, Powell found himself homeless, living out of his car.
I felt like a fraud. I felt like a total fraud. I had made poor business decisions. I was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. I was losing everything. All right, guys, this is it.
Until he found Heidi, a recently divorced single mom of 2.
One. Grab one.
They're now raising 3 kids together.
We really met at the deepest, darkest place in both of our lives, and it gave us a wonderful foundation to open up and say, here's who I am.
It was in that deep, dark moment that Powell learned to overcome his fear of failure. He also vowed to teach others.
Who are you?
I'm a fighter!
Yes!
Even searing it into his skin.
So what does it symbolize? Tell me.
So this is 1, 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and 1,000,000.
Mm-hmm.
And as I make a positive change in people's lives, and as they thank me, I cross them off. And let's welcome the new Jackie.
Where does a guy like you come up with such grandiose dreams for yourself?
I think we all have a desire to feel significant in the world. It's not about me doing nice things for other people. Like, I get something out of this, and it's fulfillment. Like, this is the best addiction in the world.
For Powell, the path to helping others find fulfillment still involves plenty of sweat, along with the tears.
Most of the time, people don't think about it, but it's so common to simply pick up an object
And lift
push it overhead.
It's like occupational therapy on steroids.
Yeah, exactly.
His unconventional training sessions are also designed to keep things interesting.
You know, it's like 110 degrees in Arizona right now.
Welcome to Arizona.
Okay, fine.
That's right. It's good for conditioning. So get down into it and you're going to push. This is all about hip drive.
Okay.
So you can build a lot of strength through those legs this way.
Stand by to call the paramedic.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
All right, you go. There you go. That's it. Beautiful. Keep pushing. 2, 1. Great job.
That sled has nothing on me.
Well done.
And that great feeling is precisely how Powell gets people hooked. For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in Phoenix, Arizona.
Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition airs Sundays here on ABC. Thanks to Juju for that inside report.